Hello, everybody. Code Tennessee. I'm going to drop the link. Oh, dummy butt. There you go, Tennessee. I hope you got it. I'm just waiting for people to come in. Still ain't learned how to set a time on this thing. What time I'm coming on. Hey, Shift. Thank you for coming. I'm coming.
Howdy do. Can you hear
Howdy,
me?
howdy. See, you can
There
get
you
on
go.
mine.
How about
One minute. Is that? Hold on. No, that ain't me. That's you.
I got an echo?
Yeah.
I got it. There you go.
There you go. Nope. Is it me?
No, I just closed YouTube.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah, I text you. I'll text you in private chat the number I got. I don't know if it's the right one or not.
I don't. I got to figure out why it's muted on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. She'll be back, y'all.
Are you there?
There she is.
Oh my God. I don't know what I did.
Uh-oh.
I was like, oh no, I just knocked my own self out and don't know how to come back in.
You got her now, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm still hearing echo. Are you still hearing echo?
No?
No. I don't know what I did. I went over to the other side on the YouTube and muted myself, so I didn't know why I was having. But and then I went up to the mic up there where you let people in
Yeah.
and hit mute and all that, and it just took me off the stream. And I was like, "Oh my god!" I just left him up there by himself.
It's yeah. I'm just getting used to it myself. That's tricky.
Hey Sharon, thank you for coming. Would you use all your hours?
Yep.
Yeah, you only get 20 hours.
So I'm gonna have to start doing 1 hour shows from now on.
That or you can come on my show.
That'll work. That will work. Any updates? Any news? I have been in the blind the last couple of days.
Oh. Okay, hold on. I gave you the wrong phone number. That's the reason you calling the wrong person.
They're probably cussing me out. Who is this idiot? Who is this idiot? That's funny.
I'm still getting used to this thing. Oh, okay. Yep. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Just give me a. Okay. I put it in private chat.
Okay.
Hey, Lisa. Thank you for coming. Um, the topic's anything y'all want to talk about. If anybody wants to come up, they sure can. Um, if you want to drop links, you can drop links if you would like. That's fine too. Don't mind helping another one up. Yeah, I'm sorry I gave you the wrong phone number. Whoa.
It's all right. No big deal. I probably copied it wrong. Who knows?
No, I seen what was up there and it wasn't my phone number. I had my middle ones backwards.
Hey, Lisa. The shift kickers in there.
Yes, I got it. Did you just send me one?
Yep. That was
Yeah,
me.
it went through.
Cool.
See, that's what happens when you get old.
You ain't telling me nothing there.
I'm
Well, the new
sitting here trying to type it in the chat. I mean, in the private chat, and I'm having to think what my phone number is, and I keep on looking at the other one. No, that's not it. And I don't know.
No, you ain't old.
I'm seasoned.
Well, I am too. The Lord have mercy. I don't know about that. I still feel pretty young.
Huh?
Still feel pretty young. I don't feel well. My left hip is a little issue. Getting out of the truck all these years is about catching up with me.
Yeah, my
Been doing this since Lord have mercy, 19 years.
Oh Lord, my brother-in-law, he's been driving for 30 years, 30 something years.
Ooh, how does he keep his hip in his socket?
I don't know. Hey Monty, thank you for coming.
Hey, Monty. I hope
Well,
everybody.
thank you, Lisa, but
Huh?
unless I know who you are,
That's it. I learned the hard way. I
oh
learned the
yeah,
hard
I don't. Hey Vicky, thank you for coming.
Howdy, Vicky. Hola.
Y'all got to come with me. No, I got to roll some cigarettes. So,
Roll them cigarettes. Roll.
well, see,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I was gonna roll them before I got on, but I thought you you come straight over.
I've been out of the dark and see if there's anything new going on. I was like, daggone it. Want to go live stream tonight?
I
StreamYard anyway.
don't think they're unless somebody else out there knows. Sorry, making the noise, y'all, but I don't know.
Oh well, we'll find out. I'm sure sooner or later. Yep. What do you do all day today? Anything interesting? Or just lay around the house, relax?
Yep.
There you go.
That's about it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
It's just me anyway, me and my cat, so I don't make a mess.
There you go.
So I just go watch everybody's chat or come up in it, and I haven't done a chat in a while.
Did you see Craig's video of all those characters? That was hilarious.
No, I hadn't went to his either.
Oh gosh, it was so funny.
I think I was watching somebody else. But what you been doing all day?
Oh, working in Wireless now, shutting down. I did
Where
2
you at?
I'm in South Carolina.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Were you? Are you? Is that where you're leaving, or is that the way you're going to Tampa?
No, this one here, what happened was the Florida load got canceled, but they had the Georgia and the South Carolina load to back it up. So I had to do 2 of those to make up for it.
Oh,
It happened.
I'm sorry, y'all. I had to roll cigarettes. I hope that didn't blast your eardrums or anything like that. I wasn't expected to be going this quick. My cats are jumping in and out of boxes.
There you go.
I got them because I got to move my china cabinet, and I got china up there, and I've got to wrap them up. And you hear them?
Oh yeah. Are they Siamese cat?
No, they're just regular cats.
Remember that Disney movie, Lady and the Tramp?
Yeah.
We are Siamese. That was way back in the day.
Yeah, I got the boxes. I got to wrap up newspapers so I can move them out of the way because I don't want to move my china cabinet with china in it and it breaks because I've got every last piece of it. My next door neighbor, her mom passed away and she gave them to me. So,
Oh,
yeah, they're pretty. Well, I don't know if you know or you heard, they finally got my porch down.
oh, they
And
did.
yeah, they're ordering the wood and stuff from the prison. And they haven't, I guess, got everything that they need. So I
Right.
haven't seen any new stuff out there in my yard that he was supposed to get, but my next door neighbor across the street is the one that's doing it. And I told him he's got 4 kids, little kids, and needs the money. He's got his own business too, but told him go over there and get him and let him come over here and work on my house. He
Mm.
said, "Is that who you want?" I said, "Yes, that's who I want, please."
Bless your heart. You gotta have something done.
Well, I mean, it's getting done. I'm not, I'm just blessed that I'm able to be here because you don't get many people that's only going to charge you 300 a month for a house and go in and remodel it.
Exactly.
So, like I tell him, because I think this is a hey Garrett, thank you for coming. Um, I think this is the first time he's ever had any kind of rental property, and he's
Right.
got so much he wants to do to it, and it's so overwhelming. And I
Yeah.
keep telling him, Eric, calm down. I'm not rushing you. I'm not going nowhere. It is getting on my nerves a little bit with drywall everywhere all over my house, just sitting there. But
He's
um
sure he's doing his best.
uh,
Not like a good guy.
hold on a minute, Tennessee.
All right. Oh.
Sorry, I had to get on to him.
Yeah. They
I had to
keep.
yell, hey, take a chill.
Yeah.
But they want to play with him, let them play with him. But they'll get it done. I think he's going to do the inside too because Jamie's never been in the house, I don't think, too much.
Right.
And he looked inside because he wanted to see what the trying to think, the insulation looked like. Cause all my living room and kitchen is just insulation until I get the drywall up. They're on the walls, but not on the ceiling.
I got you.
So it'll all be nice when they get it done.
Oh yeah. Yup. So it's a 1,400 square house or 1,500? You think?
I think it's 12.
Troy, that's nice. That's
Yeah.
all you need. That's all you need.
Well, like I said, my closet is. You could put uh, I've got a full size dresser in there, and you could put a twin bed in there and still have room. That's
There
where
you,
they're moving my bathroom from where it is into there where I have a bigger bathroom
there you go.
and take the bathroom, which is it's big, not real big, but it's roomy where it's at now. But make that a closet. I said I'll never have enough clothes in my lifetime to ever hang up by all that in my closet. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Hope you're having a wonderful evening.
Tammy, Garrett, Sharon.
One day I'm going to find out how to schedule my time instead of just popping on so everybody will know. Me and Tennessee was on his channel and his hours are up. So I told him we'd come over here. So,
Well, thank you, thank you.
you can use my platform if you got anything to say.
Oh, I just sometimes I just like to chit chat.
Yeah. Me too.
bored. Well, I'm still going to get down there, get in Florida soon. So it's coming soon.
Yeah. I talked to my niece earlier.
Did you?
Yes, and she was telling me my brother-in-law has found somebody. How did I feel about it? That's his life until I found out who it was.
Oh, your sister?
Yeah, my niece said, "Well, it's his life. I don't care." And then she told me kind of who it was, and I knew who she was, and she was one of my sister's friends.
Oh,
They lived up the hill from them. They'd hang out with each other. Her husband stuff. Her husband died, and she
right.
happened to call my sister's phone, and they started talking. And I said, "Rihanna," I said, "I'm not trying to be mean, but your mama thought that those two were cheating on each other." She said, "Do what?" I said, "Yes." I said, "I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just letting you know your mama thought that he was cheating with her." And I was like, it's his life, whatever makes him happy, but dang, it's just weird.
It comes back around sometimes.
I don't think he really ever did because my sister was always, kind of scared he was,
Uh,
but just thinking that she thought that was kind of weird. Uh,
well, you never know. I mean, people meet different places, so many different scenarios, especially close. In the small towns and stuff like
okay, yeah.
that.
Well, my sister and him have been together either over 20 or about 20 years.
So that's a
So
good
they were
long
together,
time.
yeah. They were together for a long time, but I always said I love my sister to death, but she wasn't the easiest person to live with. She was an alcoholic. She would get drunk and just start arguing, fighting with him for no reason, really.
Oh,
And I knew when all the kids were gone, I wondered if he would stay there or if he would leave her.
hmm.
So,
I just can't. I don't get it. But when people drink, they get mean. Me, I just chill out. I'm so relaxed and chill. It's like relief just to relax sometimes. I guess
yep.
everybody's different.
Vicky, I'm sorry, honey, but I'm not putting her name out there. You know, uh, that's not right of me to do. But if I just can't do that. That's she's not hearing her defense either. It was funny because my niece said I was just fixing to call you. That's a great man think alike.
Well, it's nice to hear somebody's finding love out there in the world. You know,
I done gave up on it.
it's, you can't give up on it now. Come on, you got to keep that positive attitude.
Uh,
The old Prince Charles.
every time I pick somebody, it's not a right. It's not right. So if God intends me to be with somebody, He'll send me somebody because the way I think is not like normal women think nowadays. It's
Well, that's true.
keep legs together till you got a ring on your finger.
If you
I
like,
got
you got to put a ring on it. Is that what that song says, or something like that?
yeah.
Weird.
Hey,
New
shift.
Hey, I'm actually just dropped something in your private chat, hon, so that you
Okay.
can look at it later. It's how to schedule your YouTube live.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
You're so
I love your
welcome.
motorcycle.
Thanks. I do too. I'm taking her out again tomorrow.
Oh,
Oh
must,
man,
must be nice.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to go hop back down and chat. I just wanted to help you out.
All right, thank you, sweetie. Have a
I
blessed
love you.
night.
Yep. Bye, you.
Bye. Y'all got some good people in here for real.
Yep, I sure do.
I'm trying to get there. I got. I don't know who's all subscribed. Good
Well,
grief! I'm up to 527. It's a lot.
39 years. Woo.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. You know, people get married nowadays thinking, well, if it don't work out, I'll just get a divorce.
Yep. Yep. That's what happened. Right here. 10
Shoot,
years.
I was with both of my husbands for 10 years. 20 years of my life I just threw out there. My first one put a gun to my head. Hey, Tammy. Thank you for
That's
coming.
hard.
Yeah.
That's not good, man. That's not how you do your women. That's why it makes it hard for guys like me that are decent to find somebody.
I
You
had one run after me with an axe because I dropped his cassette tapes. I thought,
44 years?
huh?
Shift kicker, 44 years. That's awesome.
Awesome. Lisa said you're doing great on your channel.
Thank you, Lisa. Bless you. I thought people were going to hate me after I found out what I found out. I was like, oh,
Nobody hate. We got enough hate in this world, man. We don't need hate in our chat rooms. That's for sure.
yes,
Hey,
man.
Tennessee, thank you for coming. That's
Hey,
the
Ricky Runner.
problem, man. I'm getting so tired of these pop-up ads.
Oh, Lisa, I'm sorry.
Now what's going on?
But that if you need a lift up, you got to watch Craig the Hunter's video. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
He's got like I don't know how many characters. Oh Lord! I said, "Where's the Jim Beam bottle at?" I said, "Down here by the feet somewhere."
well, I actually fell asleep for a while.
Thank you. I am real. I appreciate you. Agnes I thought I had maybe a chance for her, but I don't know. She's way up in Connecticut.
I'm way down here in Florida.
11 years before. Uh, yeah, I've been there too. She found out the green grass wasn't greener, and we're friends now. So
Ain't that how crazy?
yeah, it's all good. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, we're better off friends. So
I don't under the concept of cheating on somebody. If you're wanting to cheat, you obviously don't want to be with the person you're with. Be
exactly.
honest, tell them, walk away, and not do stupid stuff like that. Just don't make no sense. Unless they want their cake and eat it, or cake and eat it too, whatever how that saying is.
Well, in my case, it wasn't. I think it was. She brought. She had kids from previous marriage, and she couldn't have any more because of she survived the C word. Not.
Hmm.
It was ovarian C. So
Oh Lord.
I accepted it, and I was like, that's fine. But the couple kids that came into marriage, they didn't have no daddy figure. He was in and out of jail, and you get the idea.
Hmm.
Oh, I get involved, and I start raising them, and take them off the streets and bring them in the house. They were doing good, you know. Teaching them, responsibilities, go back to school, get your education, get a job. because you know people ain't gonna do it for you. You got to do stuff for yourself. You want to be out there working and be something. So they're doing good and all, but long story short, the I was raised to work very young, you know, and I try to. The only way I knew how to be stepdad or dad is just do what my daddy did to me. I turned out pretty decent,
Yeah.
but their lifestyle was, you know, uh, you know what I'm talking about, Krista. It was pretty bad. So
Yeah.
they were doing good and all, but you know, you still have to stay tough on them so they continue to move forward and do good. And you know, I guess she took it personally. She realized what I was trying to do later on, but you know, it is what
Well,
it is. And so,
you're a good man, though, that you stepped up and tried to be those boys' father. Well, not father, dad,
yeah. Well,
you
thank.
know? And
I,
you can't blame, you tried to do the right thing. And maybe she thought at the time she was doing the right thing, even though it wasn't the right thing.
yeah, yeah. That's what it was. I mean, I wasn't. I was hard on them, but I also showed them respect and love when they did it good, and I praised them.
Mm-hmm.
And I really, that's you know, I always wanted a kid or two, but being her situation, you know, I couldn't let them just, you know, just be in the situations they were in. So I took them all in. I took her, and we developed something years ago. She got on the right track and didn't start with her sons. One of the two is doing all right, so that's good. So
Well, you can only teach them so much, and then when they get old enough and they go their way, all you can do is pray for them because you tried to teach them right, and if they decide to go down the left side of the road, which is not a good road, it's not your fault.
no
Long
man,
as you try the best you can to install some kind of principle in them, you know.
it's
That's the
been rough.
problem nowadays. Parents don't spend enough time with their kids and stuff like that.
They don't.
And they don't install the values that these kids need. Um, you need a little bit of toughness growing up
Right.
because if you don't, you'll never know what that part is. I know my mama had to show me hard love. I mean, because I was overweight, I had learning disabilities all the way through school. So
Right.
my mom always kept me under her wing. If I got into a little problem, not like getting in trouble problem, she was always there. And then when I finally got old enough and got into the world, away from my mom, I was
Right.
clueless, you know? I was clueless and I had to learn my way. And then
Yep.
my mama had, because of the choices I made, had to stop and say, no, you can't move back here no more. You got to make it on your own.
Yep.
And I always lived with guys, I never really took care of myself by myself till I moved to Florida. And that's been almost 5 years ago or over.
Yeah.
And I love it. I wished I'd learned this a long time ago. I love it now that, it's
Being more
that
independent.
independence I never had.
Yes, ma'am. It's been rough as far as me trying to start a family. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I got out service 96. I was married before again, but it was more of a, I don't know, convenience or whatever out of the wrong type of, uh, it would just wasn't, we weren't compatible. We were too young and we had a stillborn daughter. And then,
Oh,
and all hell broke loose in her life as she saw it. And so 4 or 5 years go down there, and we went our separate ways. And I don't want to talk about
Yeah, well,
nothing
my
bad, but the next one I met, we trying to have a kid finally, and she got pregnant, and then she got mad at me. We weren't married yet, and this is what is so bad about how free the abortion issue is. She gets mad at me and goes abort the kid, you know, and
I'm
because
sorry.
well,
That
she was yeah, and she was a
that
nurse.
right there.
She was a nurse
That
on
was
top of
not
it.
that baby's fault though.
Well, she didn't want a truck driver, and I was
I
like,
don't care
I'm
if you don't
happy.
want a baby, don't spread your legs.
Exactly. And I was there, and this is before my second marriage, and I was like, eh, she didn't. I said, I'm happy. I said, I know I went to college too, but I'm happy being a truck driver. I'm going to be there for the kid. I'm going to be a dad, And I told her mama, I said, her mama's like, Danny, you're not a bad guy. I said, just I'll take the kid too. And so me and her mama was down there at the hospital. And lo and behold, she went behind our backs and did it. And that just tore me up. It really did. You know,
I bet so. I'm so sorry.
well, it's
Well,
been rough.
my kids they're grown. I got one that's supposed to be 22 in October, and another one that's supposed to be 31 in October. They're 9 years and 1 week apart. I don't know how that happened, but it did.
It just did.
Yeah, and as my mama says, they took the baby carriage and left the playpen. That's all I got.
Mm,
I don't want no more babies.
yep.
I want grandbabies now. Can give them
That's it.
back.
That's it. That's it.
Just my 31-year-old, my 22-year-old, he's still a baby in his head. He don't need another baby.
Yeah. I just consider the two stepsons. I mean, they were mine for about 10 years, 8 years of the marriage. The second one that we gave it a lot of effort and all. So I guess it was like I wasn't meant to have any because I'm 50 now. You know,
Well,
but it is
if
what it
I
is.
ever get with anybody, I'm sorry. I'm out of order.
That's right. You- She gonna be out of order. You gonna put that tag on there? Hey,
I'm out of order.
oh Lord.
Yeah, I've been through. But most of the times I've been through that have been hard is because I made it hard.
Yeah,
That's the one thing. If you're gonna change, you gotta look in the mirror and stop pointing at everybody else and say I'm the problem. You know,
yep.
pointing fingers. Well, I did this because of this. I did this because of that. Nope, dummy. You did it because you made the decision to do it.
Yeah. It's just just the times are changing so fast. The
Good night,
marriage,
Chef. Sorry.
good night shift, everything's changing. Like the marriage is not thought of the same. It's always convenience and over
Well,
health stuff.
the last guy I was with for 2.5 years, and he was on disability. He made more disability than I did, and he never worked in his life. I
Hmm.
think he worked one job, he said. And yes, I was a cougar. It bothered me, but he was like uh 29 years old.
All right, Vicky.
And all he wanted to do is sit around, smoke weed, not help me do no housework, not help me do anything. I can understand if a man works out the house, then that's my job to take care of that home because I'm not working. That's what my mama taught me.
Right.
But he wasn't doing anything. And then he had one of his good buddies move in with us. He was with us for 6 months and only gave us $40. And all they wanted to do is sit around and smoke and smoke and smoke. They were smoking so much they could smell it outside.
You don't need that.
And I thought to myself, I said, God, if you want him in my life, let him stay. If not, take him away. The next day, he said he said he was going to see his son since he hadn't seen him since he was 15 when him and the girl got pregnant by him.
All right.
And he was taking a little bit of clothes. I said, you said you're going to be gone for a while. Don't you need more clothes than that? He said, yeah. So he got the rest of his clothes. And I said, well, bye. I'm not going to the bus station with you. And that's the last time I heard from him. I was so glad.
Well, that was good. That was a good thing for you.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, I'm talking
to find out he lied about a lot of things. He even lied to me when we first got together that he was in the military. I said, don't you know when I found out, I said, don't you know you could get in trouble for that?
Yes, you can. It's a felony. It's not good, man.
I felt stupid. I had to go back there. I didn't really say anything because I didn't want to look like a dummy, but you know.
Well, you took his word, you know.
Yep. Yeah. So, but I tried to. I couldn't do it right at the end. Everything was okay at first, and then I kept telling myself people were going to think bad of me because of his age, and then I thought, well, age don't matter. Well, in a way, yeah, age does matter.
It does.
I was ready to, relax and enjoy my life and not run everywhere. And he was at that age where he wanted to. And my cousin told him, look how old she is. She's ready to settle down. She's not ready to go run around like a teenager no more.
Mm-hmm.
And I am. I'm satisfied. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe, I'll find somebody. It was really good. But until then, I'm happy being the way it is.
That's right. Only running around I do is out here in the truck working. My party days are over.
Oh, you don't have ladies of the night trying to come to your truck?
No. They pretty much, I'd shoo them away. Shoo, fly, don't bother me.
Because you're going to pick up something Ajax won't take off.
That's right. I don't do that kind of stuff.
I ain't never had nothing, so I ain't trying to.
Nope. I'm perfectly healthy, so. Got a little belly, but that's about it.
I don't know about healthy, but I'm here.
Hey, you're up and breathing.
My brain don't work.
That's right, Dennis. Men are supposed to help the ladies. A woman cooks for me, I'm doing the dishes. You damn straight. You cook me lasagna, I'm doing the dishes. Damn straight.
I cook country. I mean, I cook lasagna and stuff, but I watched my mom cook. My ex-mother-in-law taught me a lot. After my sister and brother tried to burn down, and my mom tried to burn down the house in the kitchen. No, get this. This is so funny, y'all. I was really sick, and I was on the couch, and my mom had put a skillet on and was letting grease heat up. When my son was at the people behind us that we knew house, and my mom walked over there for something, and she forgot about it. And I woke up, and I come around the corner, and all I seen was fire. I went to the back door and was screaming for my mom. She come in, grabbed the phone, and dialed 411. And I said, Mom, all they're going to tell you is dial 911. But she wasn't thinking. She dialed 411.
It happens. It's part of the moment.
Then my sister did the same thing, but it was just smoky, and she turned on the attic fan. My dad was in bed because he was on vacation that week, and she left a note on a piece of paper towel or a piece of napkin saying that she was sorry and went to school.
Uh,
And my brother tried to burn up the knobs. I never
yeah.
caught anything on fire yet, thank God. But my mama always taught me a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. I don't know if that's right, but that's what she taught me.
Yeah, it is.
I like to cook if I have somebody to cook for. And I even like it more because I got a dishwasher now.
That helps out a lot.
Yeah. I don't have that many people come to my house, though. So it takes a few days for me to run a load if I'm going to, or just wash it and set them in there. I don't like a drain board. I think
Yeah.
they get to looking disgusting. Hey, John. Thank you for coming. It's going good. I haven't. It wouldn't do no good if I griped. He ain't gonna change the situation. But I have nothing to gripe about. Thank God. Praise God. I got my family.
That's it.
Y'all's my people. Y'all's my family.
Good people.
Well,
You
I
didn't
try,
realize how YouTube helps people, though. It's helped out a lot of people. Get a right
yes,
community.
especially the ones that are really where they want to stay in their house and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This helps me a lot too because I still can have most of everybody that I chat with, I consider my family. So, I can't get out around a whole lot of people. It makes me feel boxed in. So I'm
Yeah.
sitting at my house in my comfort space, but I'm still able to converse with people and talk to people.
Yeah. That's what it's all about.
I just hope when all this is over with, you know, I hope we all still can keep in contact because there's a lot more to do after we get through all this.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's half of these people, or their mind's going to be so blown, you're going to have to be there to help them through it. Okay, John, thank you, though. You have a blessed night. And I'll be
Later.
praying your wife's headache goes away. Yeah, I don't. It says, if that's right, up there by the there's an I. Is that how many people is in here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, it says 19, but I ain't really on here to see how many people I can get, how many, likes, and I'm just on here blabbing my mouth.
That's what the people like. That's
See,
what
I'm
people
okay
like.
coming on when I have somebody up here on panel I can talk to. But just
That's
to
it.
sit here and talk and be the only one talking,
Yeah. Me
I
too.
can converse back and forth with somebody, but not just sitting up here by myself. Hey, Michelle, thank you for coming.
Hola, Michelle. Hola. I know a
Hola.
little Spanish.
I know some too, but it's not quite nice.
Uh, I was in a Spanish class in 8th grade, and the Spanish teacher, Mrs. Gonzalez. I wasn't mean. I was the clown.
Yeah.
Grade. And so we had to get in front of the whole class and say what is on the right of the chalkboard in English into Spanish, right? and say what each word means and blah blah blah. And you remember those members only jackets back in the
Yeah.
80s? Well, I wrote everything down on my forearm, and I sort of put my right side towards the teacher, and the teacher's looking out to the crowd, and I'm looking at my sleeve trying to recite everything, and the whole damn class starts giggling. She's looking over at me, Danny, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you over there looking at? And I said, nothing, ma'am. I just come and say I'm a Stennisman. What is your name?
I got
Started laughing. She got up. She grabbed my left arm. Goes, "What is this, Danny?" I said, I didn't realize that was on there. I forgot to take a bath and wash that off." She caught my butt right in front of everybody. I was like, okay. I was so embarrassed. I think I'd turn around, go back to the seat, and oh man, she got me good. She got me good.
I was in a
clown.
Yeah, I was in the class before. It was a science teacher.
Uh,
It was a science. No, I forgot what kind of teacher. It was a coach, and he told us we could do whatever we wanted to do if we'd done all our work. Well, I had 2 questions I needed answered, and he wouldn't help me, so I figured I was done. So I was writing one of my real close friends, a personal letter. He come over there and asked me if I was done. I said, "Yeah, I'm done." He said, "But you still got." I said, "You won't help me." And he said, "Who are you writing?" I said, "No." He said, "Let me have that piece of paper." I said, "No, because you're going to read it out loud." And he said, "Let me have." I said, "No." And I said, "Okay." So I tore it up and gave it to him and told him he could read it. I had to go to the principal's office. He got called down there because of it, because I told him, and the principal told me next time to give it to him. But I got back in there and he told me, because I had a sucker, he said, you better learn how to ride. He said, "I'm going to be riding you all the rest of the year."
I bet you did too.
Oh, no, I bet you he didn't. My mama come up there after I told her and raised Cain, and he didn't come back the next year. He went and taught at Georgia Tech.
Oh, damn. So he said, "The hell with it. I'm going. Just switch schools."
Well, I don't know. I was very, very shy and timid back then. I had friends, but I was still, I was easily swayed back then.
Right.
I didn't start growing up till I got a lot older, and mine was.
School started changing big time.
Oh, yeah.
In 2000s. That ain't even, it's like, I don't know, it's more computer classes anymore. It's totally different. They do everything on the computer.
Yep.
I'm like, daggone. They learn cursive?
Yeah, they don't even know how to do a cursive nowadays.
Mm-mm.
We had to learn that.
It's a
Pledge
weird.
of Allegiance and all that. I remember doing all that when I was in, grammar school.
Yep. Pledge of Allegiance. See, when they took all that out.
And they took the Bible out of schools. When they done Roe v. Wade stuff. When they done all that stuff. Nothing can run unless God, How you expect anything to run right when you take the one that made it right?
Mm-hmm.
Things ain't going to work out for you well.
Nope. Like take the tire off the rim. The rim will only go so far.
Yep. Well, that was one thing. When we got our car when we were younger, my daddy made sure that we knew how to do all that. My daddy was a master mechanic, a master welder, and a master plumber.
Well, see, that's what you need. Trades to learn nowadays. College ain't don't mean nothing no more.
I was a nursing assistant. I worked with dementia and Alzheimer patients.
No.
Can't do it no more. I got vertigo. If I don't put it
Uh,
on the application and I get hired and I drop one, I'm going to
uh,
prison for negligence to an elderly person.
you don't need that.
And if I put it on the application, they're not going to hire me in the first place. So
Mm,
I
hmm.
think that trained me though. So when my mama got sick, I knew how to take care of her because I would refuse to put her in a nursing home.
Hmm.
Me and my sister moved in, and we took care of my mom till she passed away. And my sister told me if you hadn't have been here, I'd had no idea. We had the hospice coming in. I wouldn't let them do anything besides give her medicine unless you wanted a chaplain to come in. They wanted me to let them give her baths sometimes to give me, a rest. And I said, no, I'm not putting my mom out like that. She don't know you like that. No, I'll do it.
Mm-hmm. I heard about them hospice stuff.
They're good.
Yeah.
They're really good. Yeah. I just refuse to put my mom out there like that,
Right. Yeah, of course. Of course.
because I told her I don't care where I am in the world. Something happens to you, I'll come because I work for a nursing, uh, uh, a nurse, like a nursing home, and I don't like working at the nursing home. They treat those people there awful. And I went to working at living assistance where you had to have $3,000 and $4,000 to be able to stay there.
Hmm.
And yes, they still had a little bit, but nothing like they did in a nursing home. And
Mm.
it smelled like a nursing home or anything. I just
Yeah.
hope and pray. It's like I go over to my best friend's house and help her with her mama, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nursing to do a lot of stuff. I worked security at Erlanger for a while. Chattanooga.
Hmm.
Man, did I learn some stuff.
I would love to be in the mountains about right now where it's turning fall and all the leaves. I
Uh,
love, I love the woods. It's
yeah.
so peaceful. I want a cabin in the mountains by a little creek.
That's exactly what I'm going to do when I get older.
I
It'll be a
sure.
modular home, not a cabin, but
A modular home is pretty too, but
yeah.
I mean, the ocean's pretty, and it's good to sit there and it's quiet and listen, but I don't know. I'm a country girl, so I want to be in the country.
That's it. That's the only way I tolerate the city is work in it. When
Oh,
I
I
get
don't like,
home, I'm in my house and just chilling out. I'm going fishing next time.
well, see, I just don't, I stay at my house all the time. I don't go out like at Walmart and stuff. Most women like to go shopping. I don't. I run in and get what I got to get and get out. There's
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's just too hard on me. I will leave my cart there and go outside and smoke a cigarette and calm down and come back in. Have left the cart there and just left and didn't come back. I I can't take all them people talking and really close. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I guess that's part of my schizophrenia. I don't know. I've
No,
never
it's just
hurt nobody. Never wanted to hurt nobody. But
my mama was that way.
yeah,
She depended on me a lot. Let's just
yeah.
say that. Yeah. I don't know what exactly. Um, causes the. Now they do have. I do think they got a cure for cancer, but they won't release it.
No, they make too dang much money on it.
It's ridiculous. It's about time, don't you think?
Well, think about the AIDS epidemic.
Mm-hmm.
That was a Mr. Doctor.
Falsey.
I was trying not to say that word, but Mr. Jabadoodle.
Yeah, there you go.
He can jab somebody else because he ain't jabbing me. My doctor, when that stuff started and I was there, she wanted to know if I wanted it. I said no. When she asked me why, and I told her, she started shaking her head and she said, well, I'll never try to make you do something you don't want to do. I said, you couldn't then anyway. I'd just get up and walk out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then I went to my psychiatrist and I seen her on the teleprompter.
Mm-hmm.
And they were trying to make me wear a mask in there and I wouldn't put it on. And then when I went in that room, while I was waiting for her to come on, had a magic marker there. And I wrote on it, these do not help you. Wake up. And
That's what they need. That's what they need. They don't. They really don't.
I'm so glad Florida wasn't so bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would have hated to be in a Democrat state.
I don't even want to think about it. I go nuts.
Well, my niece was telling me some stuff that happened to one of her friends out there that I know. And they got arrested for something that other people did to them. And it wasn't even their fault. And I told my niece, I said, it's because it's Atlanta. Atlanta is crooked. She said, this is Loganville. I said, Loganville is in Atlanta, right? She said, yeah. I said, okay. It's Atlanta.
Mhm.
It's crooked.
It is. Atlanta's like the southern version of New York.
You know, I was so proud to be in Georgia, and now I'm like, I was born in Georgia. It ain't my fault it's like that.
Well, they're trying to weave themselves in
Mm-hmm.
into all these operating up and going states are doing real well. That's what they're trying to do before all this election stuff.
I'm telling you, it's not going to
Where?
happen. Have you listened to Derek? I think it's Derek Johnson.
Derek Johnson? Nuh-uh.
You need to watch him. He's an ex-Marine. I
Is
don't know if he's a Marine or not, but he was in the service. And he's very, very, he goes into the martial law. He goes into all the laws and stuff like that are, it's very, very, just go watch him. He's really good. He goes into the plan it's in hand right now, but he goes by the law. And
Stacy
it
just came in.
Hey, Stacy, thank you for coming in.
She's right. Them states up there, I've been up there. They ain't got. I've been through Pennsylvania it's 22 already. I forgot. Shoot, the whole year of 21, I see nothing but Mr. T. Flags everywhere, everywhere. But oh no, Mr. Potato Head, the most popular man in the world. He's just so popular.
Yeah. That last speech he had, let me tell you, that is demonic. It's demonic. If you don't see it, something's wrong.
It is from the background to his freaking eyeballs.
And when they stand at attention for that, the military behind him, they do not stand at attention like that. They got their hands behind their back.
Is that called at ease? You're supposed to
Yes,
stand
at ease.
That right there, I'm going to be honest with you. I have never, ever, ever, ever seen that position in the military in any branch, ever.
Well, he told the guy that I would listen to, he said that you have uniforms that tailor fit you, that those the what they had on and stuff was not formed to them like it's supposed to be. Didn't fit them like they were supposed to be.
Don't
And that
matter.
they had their hands in front. And that's a sign of something I can't remember. And he said that you should have had their hands behind their back.
It's called at ease, yes.
Yeah. And he said something what it is when it's in front. I can't remember.
I
it.
never seen that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
I worked around brass. Most of my career was around officers. I know that crap by the back of my hand. Saluting, whatever, stance, march, cadence, all that crap. And I
My
never
son
seen
was in.
full
Yeah, my son
like
was in the army. He was
The
in the he was the fastest one in his class to take his gun apart and put it back together. He run his own platoon. He was in what do you call it?
Hey, Gina.
It all has to do with guns. I can't think of the name of it.
Infantry?
Infantry, yes.
Yeah, 13 Bravo or 11 Mike. Something like that.
Yeah, well, see, me and him, my mama, I was raped, but I still had him, and my mama ended up adopting him because I was in a relationship I was trying to get out of, but I was scared. So, me and him talk. I know he was in it. I don't know what rank, all that kind of stuff. He's not in it no more. Him and my nephew went in and got their college, and they're both in college. Well, my nephew's going back to college. He was a senior when all this coup come out. So it messed him up. So he has to go all the way back through from what he was.
His rank?
No, his college. He was fixing to go in to be a senior in his college, and when this coup hit,
I see.
Yeah, it messed
he
him
gets
up.
that done, he'll be able to become an officer. He go to OCS. That's what he wants.
He done like he had clearance at the White House. He went up and done where they record things and stuff like that, data and stuff, all that.
Intel, Army intel.
Yeah, he wanted to be in the Air Force, but they wasn't taking nobody at that time. And then he signed his name to the Army, and they called, and it already signed for that.
Yeah, I bet you sounds like he likes it.
Hey, Gina, I'm sorry, sweetie. I just noticed you. I'm running my mouth.
Crystal.
So hopefully they'll get the stuff and start back on my porch this weekend.
Yep.
Because, he's got his own business, so he said he could do it on days he was off or on the weekends or after he gets off of work if he has time.
Yeah. You know what? You know how it is. Everything's up and up. He's probably behind.
I don't really want somebody in my house right now the way it looks. I mean, because my house in disarray right now.
Yeah.
I want my cousin to come get these dishes that she wants that she left here. See, this used to be my cousin, which I call her my sister, and her husband's house. This is where her husband got brought home to. This house is it's been here since the 1930s.
Ah,
Yeah, and so they lived here and they split up and they ended up getting back together, but she had already moved somewhere else. And they have a 3 bedroom, 2 bath modular home on 2 acres of land. And it's got a huge garage and you probably could fit 4 cars in it. So me and my ex moved in here. And then they ended up selling this place. Well, me and him ended up breaking up and they ended up selling this place. And it was the guy across the street, Eric, and I know him. The only thing I don't like, he's a what do you call them people? Mason. He's a Mason and a Scottish through the Scottish Rite, and I don't know how up in it is, but I know that's not a good thing. But I look at it this way: God's taking somebody that's not doing the right thing and making it right. Make them do something for me.
That's it. That's a good way to look at it. Change the entire scenario.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'm gonna have me a bowl of cereal for supper.
There you go.
I like the what is it? The Fruity Pebbles, but they're chocolate.
Cocoa
It makes
Pebbles.
the chocolate milk in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's sometimes I do that. Just make a bowl of cereal. I ain't got nobody to cook for. I still cook stuff. Like last night, I cooked me some baked pork chop.
There you go.
And I got me some fresh corn in there I want to boil too.
I can eat some pork chops. Lord have mercy.
Oh, yeah. I tried to bake things now. I can't eat. I found out I can't eat a lot of, a lot of fried foods. It messes me up.
I can't either.
And I love fried chicken and all that kind of stuff. But
I gain weight. I swell up like a balloon. I get
me
more
too.
weight on there. I said, no more.
I need to lose weight. Me too. But I just wait too late to eat. That's my biggest thing. I might not eat all day, but I eat, but it'll be late like this at night. And when I need to eat earlier.
Well, everybody's got so much on their mind. I'm guilty eating late sometimes.
I don't drink coffee too much. Y'all. Every now and then, especially if I have to wake up like quick. Yeah, I might drink coffee. I think my best friend's daughter-in-law is gonna let me use her Keurig, but I'll get the ones that make the hot chocolate. But I can make homemade hot chocolate just as quick as that too. It's not that hard, and it tastes a lot better.
Well, chocolate is gonna be winter soon, y'all. Again, we're going by so fast.
I think we're gonna have a cold winter.
Probably.
I heard it's coming in early, but shoot, it don't get winter down here really till January, February.
Yeah.
But I'll be glad then I can just open my window when it gets fall. Open my windows and my doors and let it, the air breathe through, and I can turn this AC off. It's costing me an arm and a leg to run. My bill will go down. I've got a fireplace. It's the gas fireplace. I just don't use it.
Yeah, I don't either.
I just put on more clothes. Yeah, I put on more clothes and wrap up in a blanket.
That's all you got to do. Get your
My cousin's
110
like, you
heater.
got that fireplace? I don't know how to turn that thing on. You done told me I don't know how many times, and I still can't get it to work. But I think there's something wrong with it because I've got a couple people to even look at it, and they couldn't get it going. But that's gas right there. That's a lot of money. I got a gas stove, so
Mm,
which in a way I like because if the power goes off, I
that's
can still
true.
cook.
That is true.
I got a little grill, but I ain't got nobody but myself to grill anything for.
That's one thing I got is I got electric stove, so the power go out, I'll be on my grill. I keep it stock propane every year. Oh yeah,
I
it's came
love
in handy.
I love charcoal grills a lot better than I do gas.
Oh yeah.
It tastes better. My daddy used to use those wood chips. He'd let them sit in water for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Those are really good. Mm. All kinds of meat you could put on them too.
Yep. I'm waiting for my card to get here so I can go grocery shopping again. You don't eat pork, Dennis? Okay. I'd rather have beef than I would pork. And I'm tired of looking at chickens because last month I had to eat chicken for almost 2 weeks, I think. I even went over to my best friend's house to spend the night with her. Guess what she was having? Chicken.
Yeah, and start clucking.
Yeah, I'm going to start clucking. But my
Walks like a chicken, talks like a chicken, and is clucking.
yeah, my Eric, the one that owns this house, he's got chickens. I can get carton of eggs for $3 from him.
That's not bad.
And then up here at Aldi's that they just opened, the milk is $2.99 a gallon. We're at Winn Dixie is like $3.99 a gallon.
Yeah. Yep. $3.94 in South Carolina.
I love milk.
All protein for your bones.
Yeah. But I'm pretty much, if I fell, I'd probably break. No, I got too much padding on my bones for my bones to break. Dang, we've almost been going an hour and a half.
Oh yeah.
You just have to call me on my phone sometime.
We'll do it.
I ain't got nobody to talk. The only person I talk to is like my niece or my son, my youngest one, or my best friend or my niece. But I got a really close best friend. I've known him since I was like 15, 16.
Yeah.
He was in his 20s, but it was more like a big brother.
Mm.
So he's like a big brother to me, and we talk mostly every night. But I've known him for a long, long time, and it's never been no kind of a relationship like that.
Right.
I don't look at him like that, and he don't look at me.
Oh, Stacy eats late too.
Stacy, I have 2 boys. I got one that's fixing to be 22, and I've got one that's fixing to be 31 next month. My nephew's is the 1st. My oldest is the 8th, and my youngest is the 15th. So 3 weeks I have presents.
There you go. That'll be enjoyable.
Oh, enjoyable. Costly.
That's why I said enjoyable. Yeah.
My youngest, I'm going to send him $20, $25. When I got that age, that's what my mama gave to us, $20, $25.
That's
All
it.
this big Christmas stuff you used to get, guess what? You're an adult now.
Yeah.
You get a present. That sounds bad, but well, I was paying him and his dad's electric bill for like 5 times. The highest was $200 and some to get it back on, close to 3.
Oh Lord.
And I was paying his phone bill too, my son's phone bill. And after my ex left, I told him, I said, I can't do it on my own no more. I said, I can't do it. So you either got to go work with your dad, find a job. Y'all got to do something. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, that's you got to, because Gina, yeah, I'm in South Carolina. I'm working. I live in Chattanooga. Look out. You got to, because back in the day, now our family grew up poor, but Daddy was able to, move up.
Yeah.
But back in the day, yeah, we had to shoot. That's why I had to start working at 12, 13 years old. Help out mom and daddy. And then when my brothers and sisters came along, there was more of a blessing to have where Dad worked his butt off, man, to move us up. Yeah. Y'all see him on YouTube. I'm going down there and you'll see him. He's a good man.
Who?
My daddy.
Oh, okay.
He's senior. I'm junior.
Does he live in Tennessee too?
Well, he's got a log cabin in Tennessee. He lives in Tampa.
Hey, can I be your new best friend? I want to go to a cabin.
Hey, come on! He's got out there in Tennessee cabin. He's got a nice little creek down there where you can actually see the fish in the freaking water. It ain't like in Tennessee River, all that mercury. The fish has got 2 heads. No. You actually see the creek.
That sounds like I'm trying to think of that Chattahoochee River.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Memphis has gone crazy. Got a shooting spree going on. They had one a week ago in Memphis too, and in Chattanooga 2 days ago.
Well, we had I've only been to Tennessee when we'd go through there to go to Arkansas to my dad's family.
Yeah.
We always went down Eagle Mountain.
Yep. Eagle Mountain.
That's a scary thing to go down.
It's pretty big.
Or to go up.
Yeah, they got so many. They got Eagle Mountain, Signal Mountain. I can't remember all of them. Crystal Lake Mountain, Nickajack Mountain, Sweetens Cove Mountain. That's all in Chattanooga and Lookout. Oh yeah, Lookout Mountain, of course.
Yeah, I've been down that. I've been down that twice.
I took people down there to Tennessee, Georgia, state line on the videos a couple of days ago, Labor Day, down there at Battle of Chickamauga, where that took place.
Yeah.
Yeah, people liked it. It was pretty fun. They liked it. I said, okay, I do that. I go to battlefields once in a while.
Well, next time in Florida, maybe you can stop by.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I was planning on going down there on the 13th, but since I don't know if I'll be able to get the 13th to the 20th off, I may have to stay away because this Labor Day weekend, out of the blue, my boss gave me it off. It's the weekend, Friday through Monday, so that's considered time off. So from my time I went back in service yesterday, I got to stay out 4 weeks.
You ever come to Florida in your truck?
Oh yeah. I go to Orlando, Miami, Jacksonville sometimes.
My
Yeah.
brother-in-law used to park his rig in the yard.
Okay.
And my next door neighbors across the street, her and her, it was her, but her daughter-in-law and son live in that house, and she gave it to them. But she used to live there too, and her boyfriend was a truck driver, but they broke up because she caught him cheating with her best friend.
Well, that's damn truck driver. We get a bad rap, but I ain't that kind of feller. I just waiting for somebody. When God sends me her, fine. If not,
Exactly.
I just
Feel
use
the
I
same
just
way.
use my blood dog. No,
I like to have a friend, but
I just play.
what'd you
Oh,
say? I
I
didn't hear
said,
what you said.
Lord will send me her in His time, and if not, I'll just use my blow up dog.
Oh, I don't, I don't know.
I'm just
Hi,
playing.
Pamela. Thank you for coming.
Hey, Pamela. Pamela. Yeah, Memphis for some reason. Through I-40, and this is what I experienced over the last 12, 14 years, I guess, from Laredo. And once you've been out here long enough, you can pretty much spot the drug cartel vehicles. And they do a lot of action, cartels do, in Memphis, Tennessee.
I wouldn't doubt it. That's the capital, Nashville.
Mm.
They do more than that too.
That's why I just keep a low profile, because I can't say what I have on me in here. I get in trouble. I just,
Yeah.
I got, see, like right now, it's getting so crazy out here. Instead of going to the truck stop, I get fuel and I get a shower, but I come to Dollar General to do my shopping.
Yeah.
And then I park in Dollar General when I ain't got all these crazy fools coming around. And I'm by myself right now. And you got to get to know the manager and say, hey, I'm going to park here for 10-hour break, blah, blah, blah. 90% of the time, they're cool. Or I'll go to a Dollar Tree. But the
Don't
big
Walmart do
crowds,
that too?
they do, but it's getting too big of a crowd. There have been shootings out there too in
Ugh.
parking lot. And I just don't want to put myself, be a sitting duck, you know?
My little town, no, you don't hear much about all that kind of stuff in my little town.
Well, it
Man,
depends.
I live in the city limits, but it's not really a city limit. When I think of a city limit, I think of huge like Jacksonville or Gainesville.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm like 2 blocks from my grocery store,
that's all you
from my
need.
drugstore.
Yeah.
I could do that if I wanted to. I'd die because it's too hot. But it's just a little community. Is you don't hear about. I can leave my door unlocked and go to the grocery store or run somewhere real quick and come back. Don't have to worry about it. Plus, my Eric, he's got his cameras pointed at my house, which I like. That way, if I'm
Mhm.
not home and somebody tries to, they're on camera and not know it.
And it's now there's certain now this happens in Texas and Arizona. I haven't heard anything. Well, it happens all over, but there is something certain groups of people that will target your truck because when you go through the Laredo inspection site down there, they have a see-through camera, and they'll look on there. Somehow, some way, they'll be able to tell if you got now you going through the regular inspection station. DLT officers, police officers, border patrol look at you and wave you on through. But they're looking for Cadillac converters. They're looking for trucks that got aluminum on it and copper
Mm-hmm.
to sell it. Yeah, I've
Gina,
been in
I
some
live in
crazy ones.
Stark. I live in Stark, Florida.
Odessa. I know where it's at.
Bradford County.
I know Florida pretty good. Yeah. I've been down
I've
there
lived in
already.
several places in Florida.
Yeah.
One place I couldn't stand is in Scambia County in Pensacola. You want to talk about it? That's a shrimper town right there, fishing town. It stinks to high heaven.
I bet you they got some good shrimp and scallops, though. Mmm.
They probably do. I don't know.
That
That's
sounds
been
good.
years ago.
I love seafood. I just love it. Crabs, scallops, and shrimp.
Then, Gina, do you know how little it is then? But it ain't nothing like, if you took the palm trees out of here, you wouldn't know this was Florida.
That's true. It's yeah. Yep. My hangout spot was Clearwater Beach, Siesta Key Beach, growing up. And Lithia Springs.
Atlanta?
Yeah, Florida.
There's a Lithia Springs too in Atlanta.
There is off I-20. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to live. I grew up in Lawrenceville, Gwinnett County.
I grew up Hillsborough County, and let's see, Polk, Pinellas, Manatee, Broward. Oh Lord, I can't remember all of them. Back when I was in high school, when I would come home from leaving the army, I just traveled that whole state. I did enough partying in my 20s to last me a lifetime. I just keep it at that.
I would love to travel.
No, I did. Mm.
Oh, I did too, but it wasn't. I probably hitchhiked with my ex-husband. Well, still married to him, but I probably hitchhiked with him for like 3,000 miles or more.
Damn, you got experience though.
Hey, I've lived in New York, North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, and they don't call it for the Queen City to be the queen. It's queen, but it ain't that kind of queen. In the woods for a year in a 6-man tent with snow on the ground.
Damn, that's tougher than that. There, that's the army. That's military status.
Well, I lived there. We were on railroad property, and we kept it clean around there. And he did where you go labor work, whatever. You go in and you get an assignment and you go to that job.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he got one that was so many weeks or so many months to it. So when he would go to work, I would get up. I'd go to the hill, pull wood down. I'd go get 5-gallon buckets of water, for us to cook or wash ourselves with, or, I would, always clean the water, by boiling it and stuff like that. Yeah. Had a homeless dog.
Well, that sounds like army life. Pretty close to it, out in the field.
I actually loved it. It was so peaceful.
It wasn't. Well,
I didn't have TV. Yeah. I didn't have a phone. I didn't have a TV. I had a Walkman, and I'd climb up in a tree if I could get up there and sit on the limb and just listen to music.
That's it. That's the simple times back in the day.
Oh, yeah. Kids nowadays, the internet goes down. Oh, my God. You know how many kids are going to want to try to commit suicide?
I know. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. Oh, my God. I can't play my video games. I can't play. Well, get out the Monopoly board.
Yeah.
Play Stratego, Battleship, Candyland.
What happened to making mud pies?
Mud pies, that's it. Yeah. The simple stuff.
right, Pamela? I mean, I was there on my own will because of what I was hooked on, but it also, God taught me, you know, if something goes down, I'm a lot older. I was in my 30s when that happened. I'm older now, so yeah, it'd be a little bit more harder on me, but I know I could do it. We took a grocery cart and made a cooker out of it where we cook our food.
It's
Sure
just
did.
all the people in the prepping community stay communicated, and when
Yep.
it does hit the fan, we all be able to. Because I'm looking for some land now. I'm staying in Tennessee, but I call it getaway land. It's either going to be in South Carolina, it's real cheap, or it possibly could be towards the west of Little Arkansas, a little bit further down. I don't know yet, but South Carolina's looking good. They got best
I
prices.
wouldn't go to so I wouldn't go. I wouldn't move to Arkansas. That's the home of the Clintons.
Oh yeah. Well, what's her name? Sarah Huckabee gonna be governor. I bet you.
I don't know.
She running.
You
She
ever
won
heard Cotton Plant, Arkansas?
cotton plant. That sounds familiar. That's over here. What's his name was born, wasn't it? Bill.
That's where my daddy lived when he was young. Every time you hit a piece of dang um, weed out there, hundreds and hundreds of dang mosquitoes would pop up. That's been a long time ago. He took us to a cotton mill, cotton gin.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to say your name, but welcome. Thank you for coming.
Hamza. Hamza. Hamza.
Yeah, Pamela. Even though I was not doing right, I was learning to. I'm just glad. I've been clean for 15 years, so
Yeah, you're good to go.
I do smoke my weed, but I do that at nighttime
That's it.
for my physical and my mental. But I don't do it all the time, and I'd rather be on a herb than I would be on pills.
Yup. A lot of people going there. A
Well,
lot of
see,
people.
I still have to take my stuff for my mental, but my mind, I've got if I don't take my medicine, I can't sleep,
Oh,
and
I got
yeah, my mind. If I lay down and try to sleep and I don't take my medicine or calm it, it's like a projector. It switches. It just keeps going. It don't stop. My brain don't slow down for me to stop, and it's like I don't think of. Oops, sorry. Um, it it don't stop. I don't. I don't understand why, but it just don't. So, if me smoking a cigarette, which I need to stop too, or smoking a little weed's bad, I'm sorry. I don't think God. Now the cigarettes, yeah, I can understand. God don't like that, but He put that down here, and I believe He put it down here for medication, and they just don't want to show you what good it is because then
money.
Mr. Farmer won't have no money.
That's all it is. That's all it's ever been about. And it's sad.
Remember back in the day when they didn't have all this medication and how they treat,
Yup.
like I was telling my really close friend tonight, Eddie. I told him, I said, they give you one pill that you have to take another pill for because of what it caused the first pill, and I said, and it's just on and on and on.
Well, that's when it started. Was with when these soldiers in Vietnam, they get wired up on acid, and they have so much energy, they'll go out in the field, and then when they get out, they have all the post traumatic stress disorder comes in. The military started all that crap. Then it went into the civilian world, leaked over. Sure enough.
Yep. Well, my one of the guys I used to go out with, he was in the army. He told um he told his, what do you call him now? I can't think of his commander or whatever, that he was going to quit the army, and he said, "You can't quit army." He said, "Watch me." He done some acid one night and was fixing to jump out the window, eating a cold pizza. I seen a picture of it. Him eating a pizza out of the freezer. He had a book where he was on KP duty and all that kind of stuff for in trouble. He got out all right.
I don't know. Some of those, there's so many experimental things that happen, and if you take a celebrity for example that served in the military, like Elvis Presley, look what he did when he went through. He got hooked on them damn drugs.
That man never went through nothing in the military. He probably had the most cushy place he ever could got.
Yeah.
You think they would have sent him out on the front lines? Yeah, right.
And the boy, he was on 20, I think it was 19 or 20 different medications when he was in. For real. They're all listed at Fort Campbell. Yeah.
That was his supper, lunch, and dinner, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Get filled up on pills. That's bad.
This old boy, he didn't eat hardly, looked like, until he got older,
I
Lord
used
have
to
mercy.
love that movie. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, Metal Jacket.
Oh yeah, Metal Jacket. Yeah, I've seen that movie many a time.
I like the music that was in it, but it.
We all got hooked on Tombstone when it came out. When I was in the Army, where Kurt Russell and Sam Elliott and all them boys.
Mm-hmm.
When that came out, we just finished up training in White Sands, New Mexico, and got shipped off to South Korea for a couple months. And that came out, and that's all we did is watch that crap. That's all we did.
Well, I tell you, I don't watch too much movies or anything like that anymore. There's so many corrupt Hollywood people and music artists and all that kind of stuff. I just don't watch it because if it's somebody in there and I know something about them, about the children and stuff like that, I can't watch them. I want to throw up. I do.
Well, you heard about Kurt Russell. He voiced up his opinion about the Second Amendment supporting, and they shut him down. They didn't give him no roles or nothing. And Sam Elliott did the same thing. Last time he was on TV, he was on The Ranch with Ashton Kutcher. And
Ashton Kutcher is a bad dude.
He is a bad dude. He came on the damn YouTube acting like he was trying to take care of him. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever watched David Rodriguez? David Nino Rodriguez?
Yeah.
Well, you need to go watch his last one. Amanda Grace and David Scarlett, the one that's on His Glory.
Mm-hmm.
He was reading off the people that went to the famous island.
Ooh, shit.
That he's got the name that, and Dave Scarlett, he's from the military. He was in the military, and he's got black names in the black book.
Wow.
I watched it earlier.
Like I never knew how much of that was going on until the island came forth. You know,
Yeah.
I honestly never knew. I mean, I was blind too in the '90s and whatever, and watching the movies. And when I found out, like The Rock, for example,
Hmm.
stuff like that, man. That's
Look
just an
at Kevin
Arnold.
Hart and him. He was kissing
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Hart.
Yep.
There's a
Uh,
lot of them that, yeah,
Weirdos,
they like
man.
the other sex. They
Yep.
like the same sex. I meant
Yeah.
there's some of them that are dang. Or you could tell a man by Adam's apple and stuff like that. There's
Oh yeah.
sometimes they could shave it down, but come,
I know what you're saying.
yeah,
Trust me.
that's just crazy.
It's
I
sick, is
just
what it is.
I feel
What do you
sorry for
think of
these
the picture?
people.
The picture of Satan. He's got two horns, two
Yep,
breasts, and the rest. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
He's got a man and a woman feature, like a what do we call them? The cross dresser people.
yeah. Transvestite.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I just,
Why do you think the devil used music? Because when he was in heaven and he was one of the angels, he was the big guy. And that's the reason he uses music to pull people in.
people that are making that kind of music obviously in tune with it, dude. I could tell right off the bat.
I love um I love old country music. I like some stuff, but I'm just picky of who I like. I listen to a lot. It's kind of hip hop, but you can understand it. But it's
The older
Christian
stuff.
music,
Mm-hmm.
and I love that. It's
Yep.
kind of more of a upbeat kind of Christian music.
Yep.
But I don't even have a TV in my house. I just got my laptop. I can't afford to pay $198 for one thing for cable and internet. So I choose my internet. If I have a TV, I could hook it up and I could have different channels if I wanted it, but there ain't nothing on there I care to watch. I'm always watching things on here or coming up on panel or coming up like I did.
Yep. It's just too
Earlier
much.
when you was
Yeah.
asking earlier when you was asking Robert if you could come up, I was gonna tell you if you needed to talk to us, talk to everybody if they come over on my channel, you could tell them.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to explain what happened with the pipeline movement.
Yeah,
They were like we were discussing before on mine earlier. These all along, most of the American people thought it was shut down, and they got confused about the main pipeline and the XL pipeline. The
yeah,
main the main pipeline's been open all this time, and his executive order was to close the XL, which pretty much is non-existent because Canada took all the material back to their country on that side of Alberta because of the executive order. Because he got into office, they said they knew right then and there that there was, it was going to be closed ahead of
yeah,
time. So the main pipelines, well, we were going to try to get more happening, but it's all the way open. The only thing is, it was only operating at 25 to 30% capacity. And
yeah.
I thought, and then I started talking to some other people that Tennessee, you're trying to tackle on people that you just don't have no chance, and they're way up there. like Exxon, Shell, and all that. So I know.
You shouldn't be
Yeah.
trying to drag nobody down. You should be trying to pull them up.
Yeah. And it was just like when I found out that the pipeline was already open, there was no sense of starting the movement to get it open. And that answers the question why the prices went up because of the oil companies still and the lobbyists, the same old price gouging tricks they use. But they had us thinking that it was shut down, closed, you know, and that's what's not cool. It just isn't cool. And then all of a sudden, when I started this movement and things started picking up and the petition got recognized on Google search, because I honestly didn't know. I didn't think it was going to get that fast a response. And then all of a sudden, these articles started popping up. I wanted to make sure from TC Energy that was legit. And sure enough, it says July 23rd, 2022, and the pipeline was open full capacity. So it was, I got the article. I'll send it to you, screenshot it to you. Now I got your number. I'll send it to you. You see it. And then, I was trying to, explain it on WYSIWYG's channel, but he had other stuff going on. Because I didn't want to think people think that I'm the person that would just drop it and not make a video or explain anything. I'm not like that at all. I have to move on and see if there's anything else we can do. But they were making, they're making this argument about the crap over there, J6, 1776 movement, and the pedophiles that were in the group and all this other stupid shit. And I was like, I ain't getting into that argument. I said, if you got that many people in a movement, number one, the pedophiles don't have the right to vote. So why would they want to try to congregate in a large group movement like that? If they've been convicted and they've got the charge or whatever, doesn't matter. I mean, they can't vote. You see what I'm saying? So there's no reason for them to be involved in the movement, because it's going to push people away, and it's going to make regular people not join your movement and be successful, because they can't vote anyway. Because why would a pedophile want to join a large group of people other than, whatever? You know what I'm getting at. And so, they can't vote, but yet they want to get involved with the large groups of people. So, I'm not accusing or saying anything, but I'm just saying it doesn't make any sense. I mean, these people know they have this charge against them for life, whatever the case may be, if it was, early in life or later in life, whatever. But yet you don't have the right to vote anyway, and still want to go to large groups where kids hang out. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That don't make any sense. You shouldn't be there anyway. You can't vote, so your voice isn't going to be heard anyway. That's my point I was trying to make. And he, and I was like, but either way, it doesn't make any difference no more. There's a lot of those people that are very conniving, and you could say, well, they're the nicest people in the world. Well, that's because they manipulated a child. They can manipulate adults too. Okay. And that doesn't serve the purpose of what those type of people want to join a big congregation, especially the TBC movement had 20,000 people at one time. And it just messed up everything. I mean, to be honest with you, those people are found in the group, tell them to go, to leave, just say in a cool manner, say, hey, you're going to have to leave, due to whatever, because they don't have no reason being there to start off with. They don't have the right to vote. And then people said, what does that got to do with anything, Tennessee? Because they don't have the right to vote. Why are they in a movement getting involved? Knowing that's going to creep up on them, and it's going to expose them and whatever movement they're in. You could be in a $10. You could be in a $10 movement, a Superman versus Batman movement. You could be in the trainees and the women are women and the men are too movement. Whatever. I'm just saying, if you got those kind of people, they already been convicted and it's on the record. They already know, especially when it's been multiple times. They don't have the right to vote. They don't need to be involved. They don't need to be in the movement. They don't need to be present. That's just the way I see it.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the other side, they're saying, well, this person was set up. It doesn't matter. The fact of it is, it's still, unfortunately, on the record, they're going to be exposed. And it's going to make people uncomfortable. And they know this. These kind of people that have that on the record know this. Why go to a congregation, a large group gathering? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It don't make no sense. But anyway, I'll leave it alone.
Hey, we've been on here almost 2 hours. If you just want to call me, you can, but I'm
I
going
will.
to shut down.
All right.
All right. I love everybody because there's only like 4 people in here now.
Take care.
All right. I
Bye.
love everybody. I'll see y'all later. I hope y'all have a blessed evening.
Bye, Crystal.
Bye.